Folks. Today, your boy right here is a little upset with me. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm glad you guys came back. Okay, upset. You can get over here. Chicago, folks. He's upset because he went rogue. You're like, what? He went what? He went rogue. And we're going to talk about that today. Do a lot of you want to hear what I got to say? Absolutely not. But you can easily turn from this video, but he went rogue. And I don't think he meant to go rogue. It clicked and he went rogue. So what do you mean by that? Well, on the gig, he's been practicing on his Ken Smith during all the pandemic. The pandemic is still here, but he went on the gig, on one of my gigs, and it was so everybody seen my band. So everybody in my band is very, very conscious of what's going on. Every person. That's why they're musicians, because they're conscious of what's going on and they're players. So he jumped up, no room. He got into somebody else's room. It started calm at first. As you playing, you hear stuff that's not the norm coming from him. And you're thinking, why is he doing these runs all of a sudden? Then it started getting very, very busy. He jumped off a rural road and went on the interstate. At that particular time, everybody is doing this. Because now he is now on the interstate, full speed. He's got a destiny to somewhere to be. Look, I don't know where, but he forgot about everybody else that was in the car. Turned the radio up, just started singing, just started that kind of stuff. It caused confusion. Confusion starts first calmly. If you don't stop it at the beginning, it becomes worse. Now, like I said, he's been practicing for a whole year or so. And so he has super chops, he has modes, he has intervals, he has ideas, he has expressions. What he doesn't have is discipline. That's where he went wrong. Let's turn this down right here. That's where he went wrong. Because with all those things that he learned during the pandemic, he's been at home, he didn't learn discipline. And because he didn't learn discipline, now he's wrecking a band. So here's what you do. Here's my opinion. if you got a rogue, and I can only speak of rogue bass players. I can also speak of rogue guitar players, drummers, and stuff like that. Excuse me. So you got to nip it in the bud. If you're listening, you can hear it in rehearsal. You can hear the rogue in rehearsal. And if you don't stop it in rehearsal, by the time it gets to the gig, it's going to be even worse. So if you can't stop it in rehearsal, then that in particular individual, I'm only talking about Hootie, I didn't stop him in rehearsal because I heard the rogue begin to come out. I didn't stop him in rehearsal, so we got on the gig, and what happened? He went completely rogue. Is that in his heart to do that? No. But he had to let people know that he had all these chops saved up and stuff like that. And he plainly forgot it wasn't his band. And what happens is, I think a lot of times that what happened to him is that he had all these things in his head. And he stored it. Stored it. He stored it. He started progressively throwing them out there. When you're throwing them out there like that in a gig, it's an idea. Some people may get it, but the band leader may not get it because he's listening for what happened in rehearsal. I don't want anything differently from rehearsal. I want you to be yourself, though. And some people say, oh, you're just being yourself. Okay, be yourself in your band, not in somebody else's band. When you're there wrecking somebody else's band, you're not yourself. You're a problem. You're an issue that should have been taken care of in rehearsal. All right. A lot of people are like, oh, he's my best friend. Okay. But your best friend just put your band in a predicament where you're gonna lose the best paying gig you ever had, or you can't find another one after this one. Okay? And it's expression. There's nothing wrong with it when it's your time. It is not your time every song. It is not your time 8 out of 9 songs. It is not your time 9 out of 9 songs. It's not your time 2 out of 9 if that's not what it calls for. But everybody should need to be themselves. Being yourself is professional. That's the thing you got to think first. You have to be professional first, and then you're gonna always be you. You gonna always be you, but you got to think professional first. That's the first thing you have to think. And I think a lot of us coming off this pandemic thing, beginning to work again, we're overwhelmed, right? And we're excited. I think what we have to do is not let the excitement overtake us. Remain a more polished band. When you come back, your band should be even more polished than when you left. If that's not the case, then you need to figure out what's going on with the band, because you don't want to go out there and you sounded worse than where you were last time. Yikes. But I was sitting here playing, and it crossed my spirit that there will be rogues, whether they be bass players, drummers, keyboard players, horn players, guitar players, whatever, singers. They're gonna be rogues. The issue is, you have to distinguish between them being rogue and them being expressionable, because you never want to kill anybody's expression. That's what they are. I mean, it's in them. They want to be. They are them. So they when they play, they are them. And there is a limit to where being you and overtaking the band comes to a halt. All right, so I guys, a lot of you guys are not gonna like what I said about being rogue, but I have to say this because the word is faith. Faith comes from hearing. If you hear something over and over and over again, it becomes in your spirit, right? So we are, I don't care if you 80 years old, 70 years old, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. You're never too old to be taught, and you're never too old to learn, right? When you get past that number of don't tell me what to do. Then you need your own band. When you get to the point of, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You need your own band. Look, because you're now rogue. When you get to the point of, I'm not listening to what you guys are saying because it don't make any sense. You need your own band. And if you find it difficult for you not to have your own band, maybe you need to take a step back and look at your attitude, because as a leader, you have to be, you have to remember that you were. See, that's the key, boy. I'm about to preach up in here. Excuse me. As a leader, you have to remember that you were a follower at one time. Being a follower at one time should make you click back and go like, I remember I used to do that. So I know where that person is. So let me go and talk to that person about where I used to be. And you be like, and after you talk to them, and if they listen, cool. If they don't listen, they need a new band. All right? That's not where, maybe they're not where you want to go. You know? And there's nothing wrong with that, because everybody has a destiny. Even Hootie. So after Hootie and I sat down and talked, we cool. He's a little upset, but we cool. We figure out that, until he can get the attitude of his brothers, not just the band, his brothers, he gonna sit out for a while. A long while. But he came in with his Ken Smith, and man, did he sound amazing. At rehearsal, he was amazing. I think he lost rehearsal on the gig and got carried away and forgot that it was his brothers first and not his band second. So I just want to put that out there, y'all. Please know that the t-shirts and the CDs will be available coming next week. And you can get them as a package deal. The name of the CD is The Walk. I'm hopefully and praying that it should be online, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you go to get your music. It should be online at least this week, end of this week. It's called The Walk. Now, the package deal is you get a Hobo Depot t-shirt and the new CD in one package deal, one price, including shipping. Can't beat it. So, once again, I want you guys to keep praying for the Hobo Depot, praying for me and my queen and our family. And we do this every day for y'all, because for those I don't even know you. If I don't even know you, I still pray for you, because I don't know what's going on in your world, in your house, around your surroundings. I don't know what's going on, but you know what? God does. So I tell God, hey, God, you got to hook them up, man. You got to look out for them. They need help. Those who don't know me, those who don't like me, look, listen what I'm saying. Those who don't know me, those who don't like me, those who does like me, those who does love me, still, I pray for you, because that's what we do. We're one note, and one note will heal this world. All right, and we're the people that are gonna get it done. So we talk about things that's issues. We listen. Some things you may like and regurgitate. Some things you may regurgitate. I'm saying, but take the things you do like and make it work. Once again, guys, I love y'all with all my heart, all my soul, all my mind. I love Hootie. I love my queen. I love my Hobo Depot, and I love you guys. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share. Oh, you didn't get a chance to see my 66, did you? This is my 66 P-Bass, 1966. May. It's actually almost my brother's, I think, birthday, May something. 1966. It's got Olympic pickups in it, tone master. An all-deer preamp. All-deer preamp, tone master, Olympic. And look, I keep saying Olympic. It's a limbic pickups in it. And, it's got the hip shot bridge on and stuff like that. But other than that, man, when I tell you this is the rice, beans, and potatoes, and fatback, and sausage, and molasses, and biscuits, that's what this is. All right? Once again, guys, thank you for checking out my videos. Shut it, cut out! Peace out. Don't go rogue!